Hi, I'm Al, and on this edition of Summit Racing Quick Flicks, I'm here to talk to you about torque wrenches. So the old saying goes, a mechanic is only as good as their tools. Now, I'm here today to go over a few different styles of torque wrenches so you can find out which one is best for your garage. The first style torque wrench I have here is the dial type torque wrench. Now this torque wrench obviously has a dial on it where you put your socket here and you can measure dynamic torque. So let's say you want to figure out how much force is needed to rotate your engine over. This is the torque wrench for you. So as you rotate your engine, you can find out peaks and valleys in terms of high amounts of torque needed and low amounts of torque. The next style torque wrench I have here is called a beam style torque wrench. It has the upper arm, which stays stationary, and as you start to tighten down on a bolt, you can see the gauge moves to show you how much force you're exerting onto that bolt. Now these type of torque wrenches, they don't get that exact. If you're looking for more precise numbers, you may want to step up to a more common click style torque wrench. Now these types of torque wrenches, you can rotate the handle and set the amount of torque that you're looking to exert onto a bolt, and once you get to that, you hear an audible click. Now one word of caution, you can still over torque your bolts if you ignore that click and you continue to exert force onto the wrench. The last style torque wrench I have here is an electronic torque wrench. It works much the same way as a click style torque wrench works, but what you do is that you set your torque digitally on the torque wrench and you will hear an audible beep. That beep indicates that you've reached your desired torque settings, and again, you can over torque your bolts still. One way to get the most out of your click style torque wrench is to make sure that you return the torque setting back down to 0 when you go to put it away. If you leave it at a specified torque, it could throw off the readings of the torque wrench, and you're going to get inaccurate torque settings the next time you go to use it. In fact, if you do leave it at a specified torque setting, you may void the warranty. So, to make your selection of torque wrenches, visit summitracing.com for a full lineup of all of our hand tools as well as torque wrenches.